Today in the mix, episode 42. I'll be joined by my guy, Mr. Remy Q. This is the dead giveaway edition. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Stick around. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Linx back in the building, back in effect, and back in the mix. It is Friday, April 8th. I am happy. I hope you guys are all doing well out there in viewership land, in the audience, everybody watching worldwide. Yeah, man, it is gonna be a fun show. I'm gonna be joined by my guy, good friend, my main man, my broski, Mr. Remy Q Studios. Before we bring him out, let's do the usual. We're gonna pay our bills. Big shout out to the channel sponsor, only sponsor, and that is by choice, Mr. Jose Gonzalez over at Spidey's Powdered Tumblers, custom-made powdered coated stainless steel tumblers for all your custom-made powder coated stainless steel tumbler needs. Whew! That's a mouthful. You know, he got the tumblers, the knives, everything. Check him out. He's on Etsy too, so he sells on Etsy, but definitely hit him up on Instagram to get something. This beautiful tumbler. I got some more tumblers coming in the mail. They come in multiple colors. I prefer the black because the logo looks good on the black. I have a red one. I think I have two red ones. And then Mr. Legion of Comics, Mark from Legion of Comics, has a one of one. He has the only green DJ Linx tumbler in existence. So big shout out to Mark. Also, we want to shout out 3 Men in the Basement, and the 3 Men in the Basement presents the 3MIB comic swap happening Saturday, May 14th in Newington, Connecticut at Angry Hair, 102 Payne Road. It's going to be a dope comic swap. This is the second annual one. $5 admission, kids 12 getting free. It's going to be basically a mini Comic-Con, and it's dope. The way it's set up, it's like a big... all the vendors are lined up around the perimeter of the space, and then in the space there's like a seating area. There's a couple of snacks and stuff like that. I will have a table there, and I'll be selling books as well. I think right now I'm working with 5 or 6 short boxes of raws, and then a couple of short boxes of slabs. So if you're in the tri-state area on Saturday, May 14th, definitely come through and show everybody some love. And it's all about the community, man, and getting together at these kind of events like King Con 2 when we were at C2E2. It's all about getting together with the community and chopping it up and just having a good old time. So big shout out to 3 Men in the Basement. Big shout out to my Linx Squad members. So the channel members, the Linx Squad, that's card number 1. Card number 2, we're missing Wolverado and B REMY on there. I got to add you guys. I apologize profusely. I got to get that cracking. And then these are your perks: welcome package, badges, emojis, early access to vids, behind the scenes, members only lives, monthly Linx box. Which speaking of the monthly Linx box, you know what? I'm just gonna play a video. Hold on, Remy Q, hold on. Nah. Cut. That was going to go on for too long. But the Linx box for April is going to be packed. It's over $200 in value, close to $250 in value. The big hit out of that April Linx box is Incredible Hulk number 449, which is the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. Before I bring in my esteemed guests, I just want to say what's up to the panel. What's up to the chat. First up in the house, I saw this earlier, Mr. Chop and Drop. What is going on, sir? Thank you for being here. Whew, Mr. The Comic Vet. We're going to talk. Remy, remind me to talk about... You know what, Remy? Come in here, man. I keep saying I'm going to... Yo, just come in.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
How you doing? So before you even talk, right? Let's just... As a guest, right? So when I bring you on, is it fair to be like, here's my special guest, Remy Q Studios. Now let me shut you up and go to the chat. Like, what's the etiquette with bringing in a guest?
God, I'm trying to think how I usually do it. I don't know. I think it just depends on in the moment how it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's like saying, hey, I'm on my talk show. Hey, Brad Pitt, come here. Hey, so how's your movie? But first, hi, everybody.
Yeah, but you know what, though? So you bring me in, right?
Yes.
right there. So you highlight Chris. I usually throw up a salute, a wave, a fist pump, something to the folks that you're. Yeah.
Sharkwave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sharkwave?
Stars and Stripes wave.
Stars and
What's going
Stripes.
on? What's
You
going
are
on,
on
Drac?
your Americana shit lately.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to the Comic Vet. Comic Vet put out a video today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. It brought tears to my eyes, and shit, I'm getting
Pretty intense. Yeah,
getting
man.
shook up
Pretty
just
intense.
thinking about it. Steve Knievel, what's up? Mrs. Linx, what up, fam? Okay, that's only on one glass of wine. And she'll tell you, I could talk like that. I'm from Brooklyn. Mr. Nick's Kicks and Comics. Hey, yo, thank you for being my guy. Jason, what is going on?
Love you, Nick.
Tyler, my dude.
What's going on, man?
Tyler has been doing great these last 2 Fridays on the community hangout.
Yeah.
Mark has been, got some stuff going on. Tyler has been doing it, and he's been doing a phenomenal job. Mr. Beckerman, how you doing? The hat connoisseur.
Wow.
Mr. Dale. Dale is the man, man. Dale is the man. Man from Beantown. How you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. Mad Spidey with the $7.99 super chat already. Thank you, sir. We're gonna start it off light though.
Yeah, congrats to Mad Spidey. He hit 250 today, by the way.
Spidey! Oh, however Nick says it. Congrats, sir. The stream that you had yesterday.
I still like Tyler's. Oh, yeah.
The stream that you guys had yesterday was hilarious. We were watching it in the living room on the big screen, and we were dying. Like, don't you get a disease if you put your hand inside of the pouch?
That's like true. I was like, dude, is
it true?
I couldn't think of the word. Bacteria is what I was looking for.
Oh,
I know that's dirty in there. I don't care what anybody says.
My uncle that used to live in Australia, he had a pet kangaroo, and instead of bacteria, he put a bear trap inside of the pouch. So if you put your hand inside of the bear pouch to try to take his jewels,
yeah,
that perfect sense. Caleb Haney, what is going on, Link Squad? Thank you for being here, sir. My guy, CRG, what's up? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you, Mrs. Tootsie's Lisa. Good to see you as always. Spot ID. That's how that's pronounced. Ignacio. Yeah, my name is Ignacio. What do we got? What are you drinking on, dogs?
It's Michelob.
Michelob. I don't think I've ever had a Michelob in my life. Lee, Mr. Wax Comics, Wax Comics. shout out to the butcher. Whack Comics. Yo, the other day on Whack, the thing that Lee, these guys are comedic geniuses in my mind. I'm like, give them $1 million and watch them work, and they'll probably put out the best comedy show in the history of man.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yo,
that shit today with the Green Ranger figure or whatever was amazing.
Yeah, no, I wrote in the comment on that video, everything about this video was amazing except the figure.
Yeah, but the Burke shit was
I was just teasing. Cool. But the shit the other day with the construct when Sector 2815 was on and Tyler made a construct, it was like if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's funny because I was gonna put the clip here and I was just like, no, everybody go watch that. It was literally one of the funniest things that I've seen in years. And then Lee's reaction to these jokes is like, yo, it was just gold. It was gold, Jerry. Gold. Who else we got? Who else we got in the Heezy? Nah, I think that's everyone for now, and then we can hit the agenda. Hey, there he is, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Water tastes that much better out of a Spidey's powdered tumbler.
I know it stays colder a lot longer.
It does. It does. If Jesus had a Spidey's powdered tumbler, he wouldn't have had to walk on.
It's not just the fact that it's a powdered tumbler, but I mean, when you've got this much style to it.
Ooh, look at that. What is up, Pops? Pops is in the building. Pops repping that. We are Legion AF, as am I. Moonlit Comics, what is going on? Thank you for being here, ma'am. So Remy Q, what are we doing today? What are we doing? Let's talk about it. What are we doing? I'm
Let's
mad.
talk about it. I'll tell you what, that shirt that you have on, it looks amazing, bro. Like seriously, that is nice.
Oh, this fucking thing! I hate this house.
What? What's up?
Yeah, I'm like you ever saw the video of the little kid that like and like pushes like his plate. Yo, so this shirt, man.
It's a good looking shirt, man.
What about Way's Comics, the comic bum? That is an appropriate name. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Way's be in the chat like, yo, send me that. Yo, I ordered these shirts. So like I said, I'm going to the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me get some merch because I'm not gonna have tables, a lot of comics to fill up an entire table. So I was like, let me do some shirts. So I bought 10 2XL and 10XL. Literally got my shirts 10 minutes before I jumped on backstage with you. So about 8:33, they came in. And as you can see, logo looks good. Sorry for me grabbing my breast. Logo looks good. Is that how we doing? What do you call that? Give myself a mammogram. But yo, it appears when they screen printed the logo up here, I don't know what happened. The entire front was screen printed.
I can't.
So it's like a weird text. You can see the line.
I don't see the line.
There's a line.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can see it on my phone.
Dude, there's a line. Look. People in the chat, can you see the line on this terrible t-shirt made by Sticker Mule? Put them on blast.
Oh, shit.
You can see the line. Yo, it looks like somebody took me and just dipped me in water up onto here. Yo, it looks wet.
Have you gotten it wet yet? Maybe it changes colors or something. Maybe it's cool, like something really cool.
Did you send them a JPEG for your? Come on, Taylor Winder. Get out of here. Get out of here, Taylor. Yo, put him in the bathroom.
He thinks you're doing lines.
I mean, yeah, but put him in the bathroom.
I see a line and it's been crossed. All right, everybody, hit up Sticker Mule right now.
Oh shit!
Just send them hashtag Linx Squad. Don't say anything else. Just hashtag Linx Squad. That way, when DJ gets in touch with them, he'll be like, "Yeah, you want to know where that came from."
To answer seriously, to answer Taylor Winder's question, yes, sir. I sent them a JPEG, 1 pixel. I sent them the worst image ever from a logo. Oh my god!
No, man. Oh shit!
You
didn't read the fine print there, sir.
That's what he said. Yeah,
that's what he said. He said in the video area, you got skills, but you can't make a shirt worth a damn.
I don't know. As a former graphic designer, it must have slipped my mind, to send the PNG. I don't know what happened. Yo, and then I didn't not. So this is the problem. I didn't just send the logo. I sent a big ass white square JPEG with my logo in the top of the square, and then the rest was just white. So this whole thing got like screen printed. Taylor Winder, I love you, sir. Yo, all right. So enough of this shirt. But anyway, like hopefully I'm gonna I don't know, get a refund or something like that. Get some other shirts, and these will be on sale. I even made like a stupid little graphic for it. I'm just gonna share it. Here's the shirts that you cannot buy.
Like, can you feel like does it feel different on that where the line is?
This shit feels like it's made out of like old scuba gear.
So it's like they took the whole print then and just printed it, but it's like a black print where the rest of the
if I had the helmet and put it on, you would think I'm Black Manta. That's how wet and scuba-y this looks. So scuba-y. But ladies and gentlemen, this would have been the shirt that you can't buy. This is it right here. The shirt that you cannot buy.
Yeah. Now it's going to cost you $1,000 because you can go diving in it. It's safe for diving, everybody. So
that's a good thing. Yeah. I guess that's the silver lining. See, this is why I appreciate you, and you
I
complete
got
me.
you, man.
You
I got
complete
you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna walk down the street in this, and they're gonna make seal noises at me, like.
I think again. I think you should. I think you should. That's how. That's how you should.
Market it.
You should market it that. Yeah. You intended on it being that way.
Let's go down to like the Florida Keys and be like, "Hey, do you enjoy scuba gearing?"
Uh-huh.
Boom, and hit him with a DJ Linx shirt.
Yeah. No, you take your powdered tumbler and then you dump it on that part, and it just runs right off, and you're like,
Oh
no spill
snap!
here.
DJ Scuba rebranding is a go. Yes, DJ Scuba is in. DJ Scuba is in the water.
It's just you with a snorkel.
Yo, me with a snorkel. Oh my god! The first time you've ever been snorkeling?
Yeah.
Did you almost die when you snorkeled, or was that
No.
just me?
No, I didn't almost die.
I
No, I
almost.
was extremely. I'm paranoid of the ocean guy though, so I was extremely careful, and I made sure that there was a perimeter of other bodies that were around me, so that when the creatures came in to grab me, they would grab one of these other people first.
CRG, yeah, there you go. It's an era T-shirt. I can charge special variant. There
That's
you go.
true. Yep.
Damn, where were we when we were scuba diving? Oh, in Mexico. So we were in Mexico, and it's the first time I ever went. I thought I was gonna die. But yo, I'm an idiot. I took out, the scuba thing, how it's attached to the goggles.
Yeah.
So nobody said, "Hey, that needs to stay there." So I grabbed it. I was just like, "Oh man, the person before me didn't detach it or whatever when they handed it back in." So I took it apart. I put my goggles. I go in. This shit is like flopping around. Water. It's not staying up.
Oh yes.
I'm not
So
one
you
with.
just had a loose,
Yeah, so it was like
loose
that. It's like
snorkel there.
water going in the hole. I'm scared to death. I have my life jacket on. I'm grabbing my wife's wrist, like, and then I'm holding this. I'm snorkeling like this, like she's swimming, and I'm like
Yeah.
that. But then if I had this shirt, I would have just glided because it's so screen printed. Oh my god! How you doing? How was your week, sir? Enough of me rambling.
I mean, it was good. I didn't get busted shirts, but
Oh shit!
you know what I'm saying.
Remy Q. Oh, so that's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all we have time for today.
That's all we have time for. Terrible shirts. I feel
No, it's
like
good, man. Honestly, you know what? I'm battling pollen down here right now. Like allergy season is kicking up, so it's like, man, it gets bad down here for that.
you know what I hear was good for that?
What's that? Some of the good stuff.
Bacon.
Oh, I mean, yes, breakfast food is what I was thinking of as well. I like a good country ham sometimes.
What do you mean? Hold on, wait a minute. Let's back up. What did you mean by the good stuff?
I thought you were going to tell me to do some cocaine or something. I was talking about my allergies, and you're like, help with that. We were talking about doing lines earlier, or your shirt lines, and somehow you landed on bacon for allergies. And I'm the weird one because I thought you were talking about drugs that I would inhale through my nose.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views expressed by the panelists doesn't necessarily reflect those of the host with the terrible shirt. Mr. Warlord. Warlord is in the build. Warlord. Oh my god.
This is the old school right here. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, yo, Warlord. Big shout out to Warlord. Oh my god, Warlord's last video. And it's not to make fun of Burke. We don't I've never made fun of Burke in my life. Which I owe Burke an apology. Well, let's just be public about it. Burke thought I said some disparaging remarks about him in one of my videos. It wasn't true. It wasn't about him, but I don't know. He felt the way, and then we spoke about it like men's. That's what we got to do. We got to be able to. If I got a problem with you, Remy Q, if something happens, I should be able to approach you and be like, whatever. And I think that was good. So big props to Burke on that. I'm not trying to shame him or anything like that. That is not the intent here. I think we as men's, we're not in tune with our feelings like that, or we approach things in an odd way. So I was happy that he actually said that, because then that made me realize that I need to sometimes watch what I say, because I wasn't thinking about anybody's feelings in that moment, even though I wasn't speaking about him. I was just like, I totally see how that could be about you, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, but at the same time, and when you're talking about approaching people about it, I mean, we're making videos. You know what I mean? We're like live streaming. Look at my comic book. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. No, but it's just like, yeah, I'm like, ah.
I mean, I get it. You know, like there's always it's just time goes on. Somebody's gonna have some sort of beef about something. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like
it's like
you were making fun of 8.5s. Half of my collection is 8.5s. Were you talking about me? Like that type of shit.
half of my collection is
I was like, nah.
that book sucked. I loved it.
I'm asked to apologize to someone after every video. Yeah. I could totally see that. Totally see that. But what does this guy go? Cocaine and a plugged up nose. Great combo. Comic beef. That's a good one, sir. That's a good one. Comic beef. I only say sorry if I'm Canadian that day. Yo, Austin LeMay. All right, Remy Q. So let's go to this agenda. We're gonna try to do some sort of news, current events, what happened in the week in comic books and pop culture and entertainment type format. Let's let's see how we do, because
Right.
we just go off the rip sometimes and just rip. But I guess the breaking news this afternoon was Will Smith, because of the slap heard round the world,
Mm-hmm.
was banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years.
Was he banned or did he quit? I thought he stepped down, or maybe I heard it wrong.
He stepped down from the Academy Board, so I think all the actors are part of the Academy Board, so they get to vote on what movies and all that other stuff. So they get
Gotcha.
the screeners, they get to vote on it. So he stepped down from that perspective. But then today, after the board met, the Academy Board, they were like, let's meet and decide Will Smith's fate. And yeah, this gentleman slapped the other gentleman. And we all won because everyone is finally talking about the Oscars. Yeah, so he was banned for 10 years. What do you think about that, sir? What say you?
I mean, I think you just screwed up next year's ratings off the rip. Like that would have led up to like the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding meetup. Like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna fight? Like next year, you just ruined it because he's not coming back. So done. You have no scandal now. You have no chance for it. Even if they both apologize, like I think that would have at least drummed up something more. The meeting, something, shaking, or just passing by each other. But no, you lost it.
Yeah, I agree with him being banned, but I think first of all, a lot of his movies are being like pushed or pulled. Like he had some deal with Netflix, they pulled that. So I don't think he's gonna be popping like that for the next foreseeable future anyway. So he kind of, in essence, banned himself. So like, come on, nobody wants to see Bagger Vance too, bro. Like, like, the Legend of, out of all movies, I had to reference the Legend of Bagger Vance. Yeah, I think he should have been barred for life, man. I think you just don't go on stage and hit somebody. ODB didn't hit. He just grabbed the microphone and said Wu-Tang is for the children. So if Will Smith would have said Will Smith is for the children, everything would have been good. Like he didn't have to slap Chris Rock, which was crazy. Yo, and the crazy part was when Chris Rock is just like, ooh, I could just like, Chris Rock had like a clip in the chamber like of just jokes.
You know what though, too? I think the delay in response hurt the whole situation as well. I think because he wasn't removed or something, I mean, then there was like the pending question, like, oh, well, can he get away with it? And that turned it into a bigger national story where if they might have been able to just, pull him out or something, I mean, just like, even if it's just in the bag, that you could have played that off a little better, like they had done something. But it's almost like because it took so long, I think everybody was. I mean, it was inevitable. Like I think you had to go that direction.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can't just let it go. You know what I mean? Like
you can't just let it go. But Gary B says no one is talking about it, but Chris Rock has been nothing but grace and professionalism in the wake of all this. Kudos to Chris Rock. Yes, sir.
I think that's the best route for him to go. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to make a stink about it.
Rapists are fine, slappists are the devil. Listen, whatever you do in Wisconsin, that's on you. No, I see what he does. So the whole thing, what's his name? Roman Polanski, like that stuff happened, and he still won an Oscar after everything that happened. You know, there are a bunch of scumbags in Hollywood, man. Spineless, like Jim Carrey called them. You don't know what the hell is going on there, but I don't know. I don't know what goes on in those circles of those rich people and their parties and worshiping the golden calf and shit
Okay,
like that.
but exactly what you're saying. That's what I mean. That's where it kind of gets. That's where it became more of a stink. It was like, well, shoot. I guess they can just get away with whatever, And it's like, well,
Yeah. Yeah. So when Gary B says he was asked to leave, they were going to call the police and have him removed, but Chris Rock asked them not to. So what I read on TMZ, when they asked him to leave, they didn't ask him to leave. They were going, like the Academy people or whatever, were going to his handlers. It was like, you don't talk to Will Smith, you got to talk to his publicist. So they were telling the publicist, hey, tell him to leave. No, I'm not leaving. Tell them I'm staying. And it was like a whole big clusterfuck over there. But Chris Rock, what was cool about Chris Rock, I had saw because he's on tour. Yo, and the funny shit was the week before I was looking at tickets for this. He's gonna be in the Barclays Center on July 25th, which is a stone's throw from where I live. Him and Kevin Hart are on tour together, which is
oh
insane.
wow.
Week before I was looking at tickets and I was like, oh, not bad. After the slap heard around the world, yo, skyrocketed. Everything sold out. It's insane. What is Tyler saying over here? Tyler wrote a whole paragraph. Benches cleared in the Mets Nationals game. If Will Smith was a baseball player, he'd be able to be in a bench clearing brawl and only get a 1-game suspension. Thank you. Will Smith needs to take up baseball. That's the lesson here.
Is that the next? Is that his next step? It's like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but I think he should have just been banned for life. Oh, he should have just, his punishment should have been, you have to, what was that fish movie that he made? It was an animated movie.
Fish movie.
Yeah, it was like an animated movie that he was in. That his name was Oscar, I think. In it. Anyway, so
I know what you're talking. I don't know what it was called. I know what you're talking about though.
Like Under the Sea or something. Under the Sea. No, it's not that.
Yeah.
Shark Tale. Yes, the CRG is coming through tonight. Shark Tale. He should only be allowed to make sequels to Shark Tale.
That's it.
That's it. So it's like Shark Tale 72 coming soon. Anyway, back to Chris Rock. So I had people were talking about, oh, can't wait till he goes on tour and talks about this. I'm like, he is not going to talk about this. He legit wrote an entire show to perform. So when you're on stage at a Madison Square Garden or Barclay, you're not just going to riff. Like, you're going to perform your material that you practice in the clubs and all that other stuff. And then there was like audio footage of his first show after the slap. And he was just like, exactly what I said. He was like, listen, I'm going to talk about this, but I wrote an entire show for y'all. Let me tell my jokes. And that was it. And then he kept it moving. That movie sucked. Yes, that's why I said he should be relegated to only making sequels to Shark Tale, sir. All right, so
I mean, if I'm being honest, that's the first thing I think of when I think of Will Smith. So
Shark Tale.
I think you all are crazy.
Dun, 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 dun. The shark is here. That's what I think. All right, let's wrap that up. He should have been banned for life.
Banned for life.
Banned for life. It's unanimous. Boom. There you go. You got the hammer. So excited. Moon Knight 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we might get into spoilers for Moon Knight 2.
Spoiler off the rip.
You might get into spoilers.
Yep.
Oh, we might get into spoilers. Just letting you know ahead of time. We're about to talk about Moon Knight episode 2 in 3, 2, 1. So Moon Knight episode 2.
All right. So I'm digging the show, right? I do like it. I hate the Invisible Jackal. I hate the Invisible Jackal fight. I hate the arguing in the reflection. I could deal with those elements, but the rest of it has got me. It's got me in, man. I was excited. I was excited to actually see him fighting. I mean, I don't know. I'm actually digging the show a lot more than what I thought I would. But again, Invisible Jackal fight was ridiculous, and then just the whole arguing over who's taking over thing. It's like I'm done with it. They had it in the first one, and they, it's like a little sense of mystery on like when he's gonna find out. It's like, all right, now and I hope we're past it. Like I don't want to have to keep going back to, which personality is gonna argue next.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's me. I mean,
there you go. They spent the budget. I have to watch that second episode again. Gary B says it was fantastic. Man from Beantown says, I love the show. Mr. Nix kicks
love the show.
Comics. Here's the spoiler. Whack. I'm going to have to lean towards Mr. Nix Kicks and Comics. I was not. First of all, the main issue that I have with the show, I'm tired of the bumbling idiot trope, the Stanley Ipkiss, the whatever it is. I'm tired of, like, why does Stephen Grant have to be a bumbling idiot? Like, he could be a recluse. They could do, like, he doesn't have to have the whole idiot package. He's just missing glasses and a fucking pocket protector. Like, he got the high water pants. He's running. He's late, running to his job. It's like we've seen that a million times. And every time Stephen Grant is on the screen, it's cringe. Like, super cringe. And I'm not allowed to say cringe because I'm 42 and I'm saying cringe. And I got a shirt with a line right here. And it's fucking wet. And it's cringe, man.
See, I was rooting for him though. Still, I mean, even with when they were when he was being chased and you're waiting for him to suit up.
Yes,
I mean, I was rooting for him. I really was. I'd rather have that than him arguing back and forth with it, or just, I mean, again, I understand the whole personality thing. I just don't. I don't know, that bugged me. That bugged me more than just the initial characteristics of the main character, I guess. Or is he even the main character now? It's so hard. It's so weird. Well, what do you call what is it when there's multiple personalities that you have to deal with?
Oh my God, he's Conchu. He's Conchu. Come on, Mark. No, take over. Give me the suit, Mark. Yeah.
That invisible jackal just bothered. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about when he picked up the thing and he hits it. It's just floating in air, and I'm like, ugh. And then it's just she's getting drug around and picked up. And I'm like, come on, man. This is awful.
Yeah, that was terrible. It's funny because when you said the invisible jackal, all of a sudden my mind processed. They were watching the security footage and he was running. So that's what I thought about. I forgot that fight scene when he was dressed as like Mr. Knight or whatever. That was terrible. Terrible.
Well, and I don't get why are they invisible anyways? Is it another plane? Is it, I don't understand. They haven't gotten into that yet.
Yeah, so I take it as Steven represents us as the audience. So he's learning all this stuff along with us. So we're looking at this whole Moon Knight universe through his eyes. But yeah, I don't know if it's just not connecting with me. And I'm a diehard Marvel guy.
Oh, see, no, I still like the show. I am excited about the show. I'm just, like I said, those parts, I'm like, all right, I could deal without all that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just weird. But the main issue I have with it is Steven. Like Pops mentioned, the back and forth is reminiscent of Venom, and I hate the Venom movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's reminiscent of that. So it's just a amalgamation of things that I don't like and stupid tropes in a movie. So it's just like, oh man, like I don't know. I wasn't feeling episode 2. Episode 1. What's up, Killer? What's going on, man? Episode 1, it was, we're dipping our toe in the water. I'm just excited to see Moon Knight on screen. So a lot of it comes from that's why we watch these things, because we read the books and it's like, oh snap, Moon Knight's on the screen. Yes. But yeah, this is not for me. Yo.
What do you think about Moon Knight though? Because I remember when I saw the pictures that they had on IG, I wasn't impressed. But
I thought it was DJ Hater or is it DJ Scuba? DJ Hater or DJ Scuba?
No, DJ Scuba. Still, the shirts are awesome.
Yeah, Gary B is a bad. It's better than Hawkeye. I actually enjoyed Hawkeye a lot. I enjoyed the human element to Hawkeye. What do I think of the way the character design of Moon Knight?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's dope. I think the way they're being authentic to Egyptian iconography, and I'm all about like Egypt
I'm,
stuff
I'm sorry. Hold
and
on. Iconography. Okay. All right. I got you, man. Sorry.
no, of course, Gary, of course, of course. No, so like that, like I love that, like going to the museum, like we frequent the Museum of Natural History here. I love the Egyptian exhibit, the hieroglyphics, how aliens built the pyramid. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want people to be like, oh shit, this guy's crazy. Ancient aliens. I dig that. I like the way that the suit is, it looks like almost like Egyptian cloth, like the cape, and then the things are like mummy wraps
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
So I like how it's true to that.
Yeah. I was like I said, I remember the picture that was floating around Instagram, and I remember thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be awful." And sure enough, like once he showed up, I was like, "Well, shit, this is it's pretty legit right here."
He's badass. Khonshu, I wish he had a different voice. For some reason, it's like Khonshu's voice reminds me of Venom. I know it's F. Murray Abraham. I think I don't know. For some reason, that's not how I envision an Egyptian god sounding.
So you're saying Venom ruined Moon Knight for everybody? That seems to be the general consensus from everybody.
Come
It
on,
reminds
baby.
everybody of
You
all the
say
worst stuff they
tomato,
hated
I
from
say
Venom.
potato. You say, oh, I'm cooking eggs in the kitchen. I'm Venom. Ah, man. Yeah, Venom ruined Moon Knight. Easily. Easily. Look, Venom ruined everything.
For everyone.
Yeah, I put it out there. When I couldn't perform one day, and they were just like, "Yo, what's the matter with you?" And I was just like, "I just saw Venom," and they were like, "Oh," they said, "Oh, bendito," and put their hand on the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and I just
Mm-hmm.
walked out. That's what I do whenever I have a bad day at work, and I don't feel like working. I'm gonna be like, "Oh man, I don't feel like doing shit," and I'll just be like looking sad in the corner. They'll be like, "Hey, what's the matter?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just thought of Venom,"
Mm-hmm.
and they'll send me home.
Is that what happened when you got your shirts in? Did you were you like, man, there's a line, and then you're like, well, at least I'm not watching Venom.
No, I was like, "No, there's a line. It reminds me of the lines on Venom's chest because the spider symbol's missing." Oh my god. What's going on, Wheelchair Superhero 87? I think it's his birthday tomorrow, right? He's gonna have a birthday stream. I saw that on Ruby's. And Ruby at 10 o'clock is actually doing a 200 subscriber giveaway. Jeff Schultz, what is going on? Yes, Venom is like poison to the ear. Let's move ahead. We got this little agenda thing. So
What we
what
got up next?
what would you give Moon Knight episode 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, let's just say?
Oh, 8.
Really?
I'm excited for it. I really am. Yeah, yeah. I kicked it up, and the dude with his cane now. I'm in that whole deal. Like, I don't
Meanwhile,
know.
you hated him in the first episode because he was like,
I just
"The
didn't get
glass
it.
in the shoe."
Again, I'm just trying to catch it up. I guess I'm just trying to understand where they're going with it. You know what I mean? It's like the first one. The first one. I mean, the going back and forth where he has that like butterfly effect moment where he's changing, into his different personalities, and then it's like he's whipping ass, and then he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So I was like, all right, well, we missed where you were whipping ass, but we can tell something big happened. And then you don't see him until the very end after they have that whole jackal chasing him through the museum deal. So this one at least kind of opened it up a little bit more. I just hated that they had the invisible jackal fight. And again, the whole thing where he's at the end arguing with himself and his reflection. I'm like, you guys could have done this in a minute and just moved on. Let's just go. Let's move on. I get it. Like you're both fighting over this over this body right now. Let's go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give Mark a solid 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 because I'm Stephen Grant and I'm fucking annoying.
I'm going 8.
You're going
Ready
8.
to
I'm giving it a 6, and I feel generous giving it a 6.
I'm excited. I'm
Ah,
excited to see what happens.
all right. Speaking of Disney Plus shows, Miss Marvel, so it's officially been rated PG. It's the first Marvel Disney property that's not rated PG-13. It's rated PG because it's fun for the entire family. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
Super trash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but yeah, I mean, it's the rating doesn't. I mean, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I feel you. Like when I saw the trailer, immediately I was just like, oh, I see where they're going. It looks like a 90s Nickelodeon show. It looks like,
That's exactly what it looked like.
yeah, I was like, yo, this shit looks like iCarly or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to remember something from back in the day. A
Yeah.
Wizards of Waverly Place. That is not for me. So I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it expecting it to be the greatest thing ever. Like they already told you from the jump, this is what it is. This is like how it's gonna be. It's for a younger audience. So I can't be a grown ass old man with a white hair on my beard talking about yo, this shit is whack because it doesn't appeal to me. So
No.
I know it's not for me, but I'm still gonna watch it. And I'll
That's what I
probably
mean. I'm gonna watch it, and I mean, whatever you're gonna rate it is what you're gonna rate it. Again, I think everybody kind of got the idea from the trailer that they had.
yeah,
So
so it's one of those things. I think if you go in as like us, grown ass dudes in the community and be like, yo, this shit is whack, I hate it. It's like it's not for you though. And it's literally not for you in this case. It's for a younger audience because they have to bring in a younger audience because the characters that we love, the established characters like Iron Man, Cap, like they're being phased out. So, you know what I mean? You have to
are you saying that we're being phased out?
I mean,
I feel like that's where this is going.
what happens is I think from a business perspective, right? So I could be here. I mean, I don't have, a young kid anymore, but when Des was little, I could either go to the movies by myself, I could go to the movies with Mrs. Linx, or I could, bring the kid along.
Yeah.
And that's 3 movie tickets. Now, if you make movies for a younger audience, the whole family has to go. Like she can't just go by herself. So she's like, I want to go see Monsters Inc. Then I have to go see Monsters Inc. But yeah, it's definitely not for me. But I won't be like harsh on it though. The show definitely feels like a children's show. But that being said, I watch cartoons on the regular. So
it might shock everybody if everybody's expecting it to be just whatever. I mean,
yeah, Maddie just shitted out all of us. Yeah, we're always talking about I don't want to watch this children's show. Meanwhile, I go to bed watching cartoons. I'm watching Silver Surfer season 1. I literally go to bed watching cartoons. Yeah, I am the worst. I am the worst. I'll be taking the kids to Sonic next week. Oh, to get some lunch. That's amazing. Teens spend money as well now. Breaking news. Teens spend money. Yo, teens. That is crazy. Did you hear that in the newsroom? Teens spend money.
It's so weird.
Oh my god. Dadu. Yo, I love our little agenda. The lack of a Thor Love and Thunder trailer. So this has been, the movie's supposed to come out July 8th. As of today, I think we're 91 days away from that. So this is the closest to a release date that we haven't gotten a trailer. We haven't gotten a teaser. We haven't gotten anything out of Love and Thunder.
I mean,
What say you,
watch,
sir?
if you want to watch trailers just compiled of all the old movies, if you want to watch old movie clips compiled into a modern trailer,
yeah, you can do that. But I think does that give you pause or that give you trepidation? Nick's Kicks and Comics says 3 more days for the. How do you know that, sir? How do you know that?
he's got a guy. He knows a guy.
He knows a guy.
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Yeah, Nicky 9.5. Please confirm that. But for some reason, like it gives me kind of pauses. It's like, why are they waiting? Like I understand, Man from Beantown says they might release it with Doctor Strange 2, but we didn't even get a teaser. Like we didn't got nothing, and they wrapped filming a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like a poster. Oh no, we got an official poster. Oops. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, maybe they're trying to keep it safe for everything else that's coming out right now. I don't know. I think you're right. That is weird. I mean, to have nothing.
Yeah, so before this, the one that held the record for the trailer being released closest to the movie was The Incredible Hulk, Edward Norton's The Incredible Hulk, which is widely regarded as one of the bottom tier Marvel cinematic movies, which I disagree with. I really like The Incredible Hulk. Surprise, surprise! But yeah, so it's like, are they hiding something? Do they not have like faith in the movie? I don't know. Are they still working on the effects, because it's like obviously there's a lot of effects in these films.
I don't know.
They don't want to step on them.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's they haven't said anything about it being pushed back anymore. So
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because then I see all these comments. So Taylor says they don't want to step on Doctor Strange Tootsies. Man from Beantown said something similar. It's coming. Jeff Schultz says they're not trying to steal Moon Knight's thunder.
well, that's what I was saying. Like maybe I mean, I don't know of that, but that's the only thing I could kind of lean towards is they. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't change though. I mean, just because they show you a teaser doesn't mean you wouldn't watch
Yeah,
Moon Knight. So
no, definitely. But from all those comments, for some reason, I just automatically think of oversaturation. Are we being bombarded with too much Marvel?
no, there's no such thing.
There's
Now
never.
you're just talking about that's just crazy talking.
Breaking news: we're being bombarded with too much Marvel. Dare I say that? Dare I say that? I don't know. I wish there was kind of a trailer, but yeah, it's like you can't do this because that's there, or if you do this, then you can't do this. Then you have to change Morbius, because from what I heard, Morbius was a masterpiece. It was due up for an Oscar, and then COVID happened, and they had to chop it up, and it's a piece of shit turd. I'm wearing the Morbius of shirts right now. The guy surrounded by Marvel statues worries about oversaturation. They're not statues, sir. They're hot toys. They're
get it right.
Adult collectibles, highly articulated, hand painted. You get it right, sir. Don't you dare call them statues or dolls. That's the worst. Oh snap! Look at all those dolls you have behind you. Did you this motherfucker said dolls? Don't you ever call them dolls. Nah, man.
Oh man.
I think Doctor Strange 2 is going to be pivotal to the MCU's future, and they want people to focus on the stuff that will come out. Yes, I think Doctor Strange is going to be it's going to be a Nexus event. Ooh, yeah. I think Doctor Strange.
I agree with that too, but it's still I don't think that would, unless there's something that it would. I mean, you could make a teaser. They should be able to make a teaser. Never mind. I was gonna say unless something's gonna be given away, but it's like still. It's like,
I want the teaser to be narrated by Stephen Grant. A Norse god. He's in love and he does thunder stuff. Oh my God, Mark. Speaking of Doctor Strange, did you get your tickets?
No. I know that it. I know it went crazy though.
Yeah, so it broke the first day sales record. It beat No Way Home for like pre-orders.
Do you know what the actual number was?
5.
5 is a lot.
5 is a lot. I don't know what the actual number was, but I know I beat that. Do they sell out like by you and stuff like that, like in different areas? I know Mark and Tyler were talking about they had no problem getting No Way Home tickets. They could just walk in and kick their feet up.
I think I'm pretty sure if I wanted to go there, I could go there and we'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. Like over here, like you have to, like, oh my God. Like, I tried from Thursday night, Friday night. Everything was sold out already, or it was just like the seats on the sides. It was like the crust of the theater seats.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally was able to get good seats on Saturday morning at I'm not gonna say the time because I don't want people to be like, yo, let me go to the theater.
Everybody check DJ if you want to meet him. All right, he's a really nice guy.
Nah,
he'll give you stickers. You might even be able to snag one of those t-shirts.
Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, this stream has been brought to you by Terrible T-shirts from Sticker Mule. So I got 11:30 in the morning. Oops. Oops. I'm not gonna tell you what theater though. I'm not gonna tell you what theater. Oh man.
You're gonna have to go to disguise now. You're wearing a trench coat
Yeah,
like
that's what
Raph in the Turtle movie with a hat
that's
on.
what I do. I go like that to go see Critters 4. Damn, a Jose Canseco bet? Tell me you didn't pay for this.
Ugh, where they come up with this stuff?
Yeah, I'm super excited for Doctor Strange. I hope Patrick Stewart is a whole completely different character. Like, I hope he's not even Professor X. I hope he's like Jack of Hearts and he's under Luna. Like, I hope it's just like so random. The Cobble Hill Theater. No, sir, it is not the Cobble Hill Theater, which the Cobble Hill Theater still has the old school, super uncomfortable wooden seats and the popcorn machine that the dude is there wheeling it, popping it by hand. That yeah, that's like a blast in the past.
Okay, so it looks like North
Yes,
Carolina
come on and raise up.
has 10 million people and New York City has 8.8 million people. I was just trying to when you were talking about like how you had to fight over it, I was like, all right, what are we looking at population wise? City versus state.
Yo, legit. And
So
before
yeah, I would imagine you probably have a hard time trying to find a seat at a movie theater.
on opening day, yeah, which is like is insane. What help now? A lot of the movie theaters have reserved seating, which is
Mhm.
like amazing. But I remember some of the other Marvel movies, dude, I would have to get there like 2 hours early to get the ticket and stand in
Yep.
the front just so that I could get the seat that I wanted. But in that, like people will come out spoiling it. I remember we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And oh my god, we're waiting. So we're waiting outside the door for the show to be over. So then uh a kid comes out who was special needs kid comes out and he walks out and he's with somebody and he just like yells like what happened at the end and then because he was so excited and I was
Mhm.
just like oh my god.
I
So
used to
then like
always say it was aliens. Angel hates it, but yeah, whenever we would leave and there was always a long row of people, I'd always say that.
oh you saw those aliens.
Yeah. I go, man, I can't believe it was aliens the whole time. And just as we're walking out, like,
It's funny because I didn't know you and I was online to see Arrival and you said that and you completely ruined the movie for me. You completely ruined the movie for me.
I mean,
uh,
obviously, if it's about aliens, I'm not going to ruin it.
yeah, oh my god. So when I went back to school, so I was in college in 1998, and then I had to leave because I had to go do some things. You know what I mean? So I went back like 10 years ago to take up film studies, right? So I'm in film studies, and I had to write a spec script. So I write this script, and it was kind of loosely based off like X-Files. So it was um FBI agents, like two agents, one that had a background in religious studies, and then another one that was just like a scientist, like science based, similar to Mulder and Scully, right? And the whole premise was that a spaceship had came into the atmosphere and landed, and it was like the same size as the Great Pyramid of Giza. So, like, if you look up the history of the Great Pyramids, they were supposedly like covered in limestone and polished that they look like mirrors. So, like, the spaceship came down, whatever, and it was like aliens, whatever. Legit. Like, I'm writing this thing and I hand it in. So, whatever it was, like 3 days later, the trailer to Arrival dropped. And I was just like, this just stabbed me in the heart. Because now they're like, yo, shit, this guy stole this. Yeah, I swear on everything. I have wrote that, and I was like super hype about it. I wrote 42 pages of the script, 42 pages of this script, and Arrival came out, and it like, yeah, it sucked the sales, the wind out of my sails. CF12, yeah, yeah. Somebody sat next to me, man, and fell asleep, and it was like, I'm like, yo, come on, man. What's wrong with you? All right, Remy Q, going down the list. Ezra Miller out as Flash, right? So he had like a little outburst a couple of weeks back in Hawaii. You know, people were singing "Shallow," Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, which is one of my jams, and he got riled up and he was wilding.
Mm-hmm.
And then supposedly WB got together and had an impromptu meeting about Ezra Miller and his future as the Flash, whatever. And I'll just read a comment. Well, no, wrong. So then another article came out disputing that, but then an anonymous source came forward and was saying that how he was wilding out on set. And I'll read comments from an insider. Comments from an insider close to Ezra Miller provide insight into the Flash star's emotional state leading up to the recent string of violent outbursts. Speaking to Rolling Stone, the insider said Miller experienced frequent meltdowns while on the set of the upcoming DC Extended Universe film, describing the incidents as Miller losing it. So he was wilding out on set. You think they're going to kick him out?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like he can't keep himself out of trouble. To be honest with you, like
he did choke a bitch.
I mean, isn't he just super weird off screen anyways? Like, I thought that was like another thing. Like, he just, in general, he was.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you a reason to be hitting people and putting hands on people. So in
No,
all
I
of these
get that,
cases,
but I mean, I thought I had heard something about how he was like obsessed with weapons or something at one point. Like,
even worse.
Like they're just having problems with him. Like,
yeah, he's eclectic. I don't want to say weird. I think he's weird, but he's definitely eclectic. Definitely like one of those artist types. But putting your hands on people, you know what I mean? That doesn't. I think that's where you're supposed to draw the line. So he put his hand on a female at in Target, like he like legit choked her, and then now hitting two more women in this thing in Hawaii, and he should have.
well, what was was that the couple? Well, there was a couple that I thought that is that who you're talking about? Where I saw a thing where he got arrested, got out, and then supposedly tracked them down and threatened them.
What?
Yeah, like, I thought that had just happened. Like, didn't that just happen? It was another bar incident or something.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that sounds like it's true.
Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, chat.
Oh.
I thought I saw something on that where he like was in a bar, had a problem with something that happened. There was an altercation. He got arrested, got out, and then tracked the people down, and they had to get a restraining order against him.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I think he's got like major problems.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I should have got.
It's not just like like he's got too much to drink, and then there was an incident, or he got in a fight with a bouncer or something. Like, it's like on the regular, he might just lose it. It's weird, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that. If he did that, then that's even worse than just hitting. Like trying to track him down. Did he? I wonder if he tracked him down really, really fast because he's the Flash. But anyway, it's no excuse. Putting your hands on people is like insane. He should have been let go after the first incident in Target when he hit the woman, and then now it was the couple, and then it was another woman. And so it's.
I mean, how important is it then that you keep his face as the character of Flash? I guess that would be the big thing. I mean, people have changed. How many different characters have their look at all the Batman and Superman and everything else? Is like,
so for DC, for me, it's an easy out. Like he's easily replaceable. Like he's
just throw
one of
the
weakest cornerstones of this whole DCEU. But from a bigger perspective, it's you have to do the right thing. So what you're doing is saying by continuing to allow this guy to be a superhero that kids look up to, and saying it's not that they're saying it's okay to hit people or hit women or hit this and that. You're basically like turning a blind eye to it because he's making money and because the film makes money. So that's
what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking, how important is it that he stays a character? It seems like it just would be easy. Swap him out. You know what I mean?
Yo, do a couple of reshoots with this Flashpoint. Bring in the kid from the show. Boom.
Yeah.
Problem solved. What's his name? Gus Grant?
Oh,
yeah, that sounds like it's
I feel like you could just CGI a whole guy right now, so it doesn't. Who cares?
That is true. Luke. Yeah, you know what's funny? Because this whole thing was called the dead giveaway, and we're gonna wrap it up soon. We're at the 10 o'clock mark. Um, this was called the dead giveaway thing, but we never said why. I don't know. I was just like in a good mood, so I just wanted to play this
It's the best.
dead
It's the
giveaway.
best.
Thinking
Yes.
big with this dude, but we
So
didn't have a clue. I cut it off. Yo, I actually reached. I tried to reach out to Mr. Charles Ramsey to see if we could get him on the show. Yeah, he must be locked up. He has like 17 official Charles Ramsey Twitter accounts. Yo, I try to get him on, man. I try to get see Austin guy. Yeah, change the last scene in Flashpoint and bring in a new actor. Exactly. My guy Mark from Legion of Comics is here. I saw my guy Street Side Anthony. Street Side Anthony, what is going on? The legend himself. Yeah. So what's Charles Ramsey? I reached out. I try to reach out to him. I try to
it's
find him,
something.
and all his
That's
accounts are from like fucking 2016 was like the last one. And it was like posting pictures of his kids, and it's like, oh man,
nope. That interview it's unbelievable. That song is unbelievable. It's definitely a moment in time. I think everybody should go back and just remember it from time to time. So
yeah, man. From Beantown, he did get, I think, like a lifetime of McDonald's because in every interview he was just like, I was coming back from McDonald's and I had this Big Mac and I wasn't gonna throw away my Big Mac. I paid $2 for this. Like, have you been in a situation where it was like something happened and you was like, yo, dead giveaway? This is a dead giveaway. Like, I see that dead giveaway. I know what's up.
dead giveaway. Why don't you explain one of your situations? Let me see what.
All right, for example, and this happened. This is a true story. So I'm walking, dude across the street. There's another dude like following him. I see the dude put up his hoodie. Dead giveaway. He's gonna rob this guy, and lo and behold, he robbed him in broad daylight. Dead giveaway. So him throwing up the hoodie in broad daylight when he's behind this guy, that's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
He was gonna rob him.
I was driving a car with Angel and two of her friends were headed to South Carolina, and I think we pulled off for gas or something. And there's like this small neighborhood somewhere where I don't even know where we were at, and
Oh shit, this guy.
about 5 or 6 dudes block off the street, like not hand in hand, but like legit, just like stand there as I'm coming down, and it was like, nope, turn right back around. Like, I don't know what's going on down here, but we gotta get out. Like you can't come through here. Like we don't know the car or whatever, and I turned right back around. We'll go find another place.
No, that's true. Like another. This is a stupid example, but this
Dead
is
giveaway.
dead giveaway.
You got dudes blocking off the street. Something's going on. We still don't know what it was.
This was a dead giveaway that I've been frequenting this place too much, and sometimes I don't want to get too comfortable. I go to the breakfast spot, so normally I order the food. So this time I was like, I'm gonna take a ride. So I went to the spot and I go in and I was like, hey, what's going on? Can I get a toasted corn muffin with extra butter? That like she interrupted me. It was like with extra butter and a large coffee, light and sweet. I was like, I can never come here again. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Too familiar. I was just like, yo, I can no longer go here. Mr. Caesar Anthony, I'm going to try to make it, sir. I got something going on in the morning. If I could squeeze it in late afternoon, I'm going to try my best to make it there, sir. What Mr. Street Side Anthony is referring to is called Queen's Comic Party, which is a small con. It's at a bar in Queens, which is dope. And not too far from my house, literally like 10 minutes from my house. It's at a bar, and they set up in the yard area, in the booths. It's comics in a bar. Like, come on. Three guys try and stop me to ask for a cigarette after leaving an ATM on Rockaway Parkway. Yep, dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dead giveaway. When you're in the restaurant and somebody just waits, or ordering food at a fast food joint, somebody's just waiting by the door. They just show up at the door and they're just standing there and you just see the profile, not even looking in.
Dead giveaway.
They're gonna ask for money. That's a dead giveaway.
Yep.
Giveaway.
How you get out of this one sucks. I like when I sometimes in the morning too. Well, not every day, but sometimes in the morning Like I'll get everything set up, whether I'm going to work or I'm going out. I'll try to get my clothes set up, and like this, for instance, like I'll be like, man, good quality shirt. There's no line that goes around that you might see or might not see, but it feels kind of like scuba gear because that's a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Somebody fucked up on those shirts.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit, Mr. Remy Q just oh my god. Yo, if I got a refund for these shirts, I'm gonna be giving them out on here. These are gonna be the
That's
these
gonna
are
be the
literally gonna be
giveaway
called
right
the dead
there.
giveaways. Yeah, these are the dead giveaways. If you want one of these, damn, and the logo came out fine. I know I keep touching my breasticles regions, but yo, man, Jesus Christ, yo, dead giveaway. Oh damn, niggas. I was at a coffee shop and a guy stopped me before I went in and asked if I had a comic. Oh shit. That's how you know you're a legend. They just know you. Dead giveaway. Oh my god, I should do that. I should get like an oversized cup from like Great Adventure, like just a big ass cup, and put like 2 comics in it as like a tip thing, and then just beg for comics instead of dollars. Be like, you got a comic?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool until they give you like a.
No, somebody would hook you up, man. Somebody would hook you up for sure.
They're
If
not
I
gonna
saw
do
that, yeah.
They're
That's like
probably.
when you see the guy and he's like, need extra beer money. Yeah, thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't say, oh, they'll probably give you an Aquaman because of my Black Manta shirt. DJ Sing. All right, Mr. Remy Q. I want everybody to go over and enjoy Ruby G's stream. He's giving out some giveaways on his stream. White Tiger Triple C, celebrating his 200 subscriber mark. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm going to just thank you, sir, for joining me. I want to make this happen more frequently, man. I enjoy this format, kicking it. We should do this more often.
Yeah,
Officially,
whatever new stuff is going out there. Hell yeah, this is awesome.
We'll add it to the schedule. Do you have anything coming up on your channel, sir?
Let's talk about it with the lovely Miss Angel on Thursdays, and I believe next week we are going to have Mr. and Mrs. Shattered Glass on.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
I wonder if Mr. Shattered Glass is going to. His on-screen persona and his backstage persona are totally different. No, I'm just kidding. He's the same. I'm just kidding. It's funny. Big shout out to Mrs. Tootsie's, which is that. I heard he forced her to. She was making her YouTube account, and he was like, "You're gonna be Mrs. Tootsie's. I'm Tyler." And that's why she's Mrs. Tootsie's.
I don't want to be. You are. It's gonna be funny.
Yes, yeah. That's how I feel. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the channel, we got some videos dropping Monday and Tuesday. Oh snap! I didn't even mention this. Like this occurred to me as I was brushing my teeth right before coming on here. This has been officially a year of In the Mix.
Hey man.
Yo,
congratulations, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, I had to take I took a couple of weeks off, so it's not weird. I officially missed 10 episodes because of doing stuff, and I was gone, people, family stuff, and yeah, it's been a full year. I started the first week of April of 2021. A whole full year of In the Mix. It would have been 52 episodes, but my dad died. I was away for like a month. I don't mean to laugh, man. So that's why we mentioned Chris, the Comics Vets video this morning. So it was about his dad, and he and I both shared that where we both unfortunately I've lost both my parents. I'm not sure about his niggas like Jesus. But that video, it legit brought me to tears because I know we share that it's a sucky club to be part of, but we're both in that we lost our dad's club, and the sucky part to be.
When I got home, I told Angel, I was like, "Hey, you got a minute? You got to see this."
She started crying.
Oh yeah, instantly.
Yeah, it's the worst. But yeah, full year of In the Mix. The end of this month, we're not gonna do an epic rap battle, but whatever the last Fridays of this month, I want to do my 2-year YouTube celebration. So it will be officially 2 years on YouTube, and we're just gonna celebrate. Probably give some stuff out because you know how I roll. Obviously, the invitation is open to you and everybody that wants to join, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be 2 years, which is insane.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
It really is. It's crazy. I'm just thinking of like live stream DJ Linx celebration, and I don't even know what 300 subscriber or 350 subscriber celebration that we were on.
Oh, the 300, which was the worst. That was the worst. And I said it before. I was like, "Yo, this is gonna suck."
I'm so nervous. Something's gonna go wrong. Your shit cut out. I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's funny. Yesterday, I dropped the internet, but literally for like 5 seconds, I was on the Team Nerd Herd podcast, Mondo Mail Call. So I mean, if you guys are interested in checking that out, me on that show, go back and check the rewind. And my internet cut out for like 5 seconds, and I was just like, it'll come back.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna stress it. I'm not gonna stress it.
Well, that's exciting, man. Hey, for real though, congrats on In the Mix, man.
Thank you, sir.
I know you were excited about it, planning everything out, and seeing everything unfold, the intro and everything, it was awesome. So
thank you. I'm still scared. I'm still really scared. I get nervous, but that's a good nervous. So even when I was a DJ, legit, I would set up my stuff right before scheduled to go on, set it up, all that other stuff, and I would maybe go have a nice vomit, like
just to prep.
That nervous energy is real, and it's a good sign that you're enjoying something and you're not content with complacency. So nervous energy is always good because that means you're passionate about what you're doing and you don't want to let people down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I mean, I don't throw up doing the live streams anymore, but I'm definitely more comfortable. But I used to be super scared to go live. But anyway, what are you gonna do? But yeah, everybody in the chat, man, thank you for joining us today. Big shout out to everybody, all the local cats to the tri-state area. If you're going to be in Queens or anything like that, make sure you check out Streets at Anthony at the Drift on Sunday at the Queens Comic Party. He is a legend. I'm going to try to make it there on Sunday. And again, if you're going to be in Connecticut, if you just happen to be in Connecticut on May 14th, definitely consider going to the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap. Anthony will be there selling as well as I will too, which is hilarious. That's just fucking insane to me. But with that said, let me I gotta play. We're gonna play us out with a video. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Remy Q, I love you, dogs. Thank you for being here.
Man. Thank you for having me on. Seriously.
We're gonna Charles Ramsey, play us out.